Hi, I'm Mika Nava. I'm a member of JVL, that's Jewish Voice for Labour, and I worked in the university sector for over 40 years. Gavin Williamson is the Tory Education Secretary, and he has threatened to cut funding to all universities who do not adopt the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism. Williamson, in case you've forgotten, is the minister who made such a mess of school exam results last summer, and he also failed to deliver 80% of the money promised to schools for laptops and online learning. As everybody knows, we're now in the midst of the direst economic, political, environmental and health crisis of a century. You'd think he had enough on his plate, but no. He's decided to target universities which are not in a good place at the moment anyhow. Income from overseas students has plummeted. There's a COVID crisis. Staff unions are resisting face-to-face teaching, and students are feeling very justifiably aggrieved about having to self-isolate at the same time as paying huge fees. In Williamson's threatening letter to the universities, he says it's necessary to adopt the IHRA definition because it clarifies anti-Semitism. But senior judges and scholars of anti-Semitism says it does nothing of the kind. So Stephen Sedley QC says, on the contrary, the definition lacks clarity. He says that it confuses anti-Semitism with criticism of Israel, and moreover, that it suppresses freedom of speech. So why is Williamson raising this now? What's he hoping to achieve? Are universities suddenly becoming hotbeds of anti-Semitism? I doubt it. There's no evidence of that. Are they becoming increasingly supportive of Palestinian rights? Well, probably, given the recent escalation of Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories. But why make this an issue now? Surely free speech about the Middle East can't be worth making an issue of at this point. Could it be pressure from the US and from Israel, and a way of pleasing the new Israeli ambassador who arrived in the UK just days before Gavin Williamson issued his new directive? Or could it have more to do with domestic UK politics and the culture wars? By focusing on anti-Semitism, perhaps the government is trying to deflect attention away from Black Lives Matter, from Islamophobia, in fact from the racism in its own ranks. It also fits well with a new edict to schools instructing them to cut criticisms of capitalism from their teaching. Is all this really about protecting Jews from anti-Semitism? Or is it a way of controlling insubordinate universities, silencing the left, and generally censoring free speech? Is anti-Semitism being weaponized again? What do you think?